Television coverage of the FA Cup is returning to the BBC after the corporation secured a 4-year deal shared with BT Sport. Kick-off for the deal is the 2014-2015 season. Our sports correspondent Catherine Downs is at Wembley for us. Catherine.
Simon, details of this deal are a bit sketchy at the moment, but as you say, what we know so far is that from 2014 for 4 years, the BBC will share coverage of the FA Cup with BT Sport. Breaking that down for the BBC, what it means is they'll show 14 live games across the tournament, 2 per round, including the semi-finals and the final. Now, BBC executives and the FA bosses have been rather tight-lipped this morning about quite how much that's going to cost the BBC, but earlier I spoke to the FA chairman, Greg Dyke, who told me the BBC were the highest bidder.
We've got 3 broadcasters doing different parts of a package. We're getting more money than we were getting before, which is good, and that money goes, it's not profit, it's money that goes back into the game. But also it's a good, I hope, a big day for the BBC, because most of us were brought up watching the FA Cup on the BBC.
So Greg Dyke there, the FA chairman. Of course, he was a former Director General of the BBC. He said that has absolutely no standing on this deal. The BBC won these rights fair and square due to the size of their bid and the coverage that they can give to major sporting events across television, online and on radio. So this is really being seen as a big win for the BBC in a market that's become increasingly competitive. The FA Cup has been protected by Ofcom over recent years as one of the jewels in the crown of British sport. So it has to be shown on free-to-view television. ITV have had those rights since 2008. From next year, it's back on the BBC.
Catherine Downs, thank you very much. Well, let's get more on that.